You guys, I am so excited. The Fruit Punch Collection is back this summer. Seint just dropped the summer new releases, and this is included. I got this from last year, and then it was limited edition, but they're back. So I am going to do a demo and swatch them. So I have my base on right now, and that just consists of Athens by itself, and I just did spot correction, a little bit on my eyelids, and now I'm gonna put a little bit of bronzer, and then I'm going to showcase each one of these colors. So if you are a returning subscriber, thank you again for joining me. And if you're new here, my name is Lisa. I am an esthetician and recently became a Seint artist because, I say this in my other videos too, I became obsessed with how this particular cream makeup works and behaves on mature skin. And my customers, my new customers that I have been gaining, and I've been having so much fun with this and being able to help people with their skincare and their makeup. And I just keep getting feedback about how wonderful this makeup is doing for their skin and how wonderful everything looks. So I am just really excited to showcase these products and to share my knowledge of skincare along with this makeup. This here is the Bella bronzer. This particular one, I'm almost done. I already have like backups because I use this a lot. But you can see how sheer this goes on, and you could build it up, of course. So as I was saying before, the only thing I had on is Athens, and you'll see like in my other videos, I have videos on demi color correction, you know, so there's a whole bunch of stuff. I have a whole library. You want to take a look at those different ways that you could wear this makeup. But for the summer, I really love light application, and my skin has been doing really, really well. So I really don't need much in the way of spot, you know, like full coverage rather. I do spot coverage, you know, just like a couple little scars here and there and under eye circles. And this new highlight, Athens, has been amazing. These new highlights they've been coming out with have been proving to be really, really good. Not only like the tone of them, but also the coverage. So I'm really excited about that. Okay, I'm all bronzed, and now I'm gonna concentrate on the Fruit Punch Collection because that's what this video is about. So here they are. So this one here is watermelon, cherry, tangerine, and this one is pineapple. Now this seems a little bit strange because it's so yellow, and it does show up yellow, but I use this as a shade adjuster, and I'll show you what that means. But first, I'm just gonna swatch all of them so you can see them individually. Watermelon first. Put that here. And you can see it does come on very strong, but you could definitely sheer it out. So I really love to wear these as tints. Cherry. I just put a little bit on this one. Let's see if this is more sheer. Yeah, you can see, so you could definitely punch it up. So you can see the pink tone. This one is a little bit more red, a little bit more poppy. Tangerine. Looks very orange, but I do mix this one a lot. This also can go on as like, it sounds strange, but like as a natural bronzer. It gives like a little bit of a bronzy glow to the skin without it looking too tan. It's so cool. And here is pineapple. So it looks really weird because you're totally like, how am I going to wear that? But I will show you when mixing them, you can come up and tone down. This particular color actually warms up some tones. All right, so let's say we've got watermelon, and I'm going to put that right here next to the single swatch of watermelon, and then I had pineapple right here. So when I do this, let me see if I can see what I'm doing, and you mix them together, it gives you a little bit of a different tone. And you could play with that, make it a little more pink. So it's not quite like tangerine. Let me see if I could pink it up a little bit more. I might have gone a little bit too heavy on that pineapple. So you could go even less. So it kind of gives almost like a rosy tone, but it's sheer. So it's not like our traditional lip and cheek. So you can see there's more pink than it is here on this tangerine. But look how pretty that is. And it comes out like super sheer, almost like a stain on the cheeks or the lips. So now I'm gonna do the demos. Here are the close-up swatches. You can see the mixture on the top. And I am going to start with a watermelon on its own. And as I said, these are very sheer, so you can see how sheer they go on, but you can build them up. So I always go slow because they can get very pigmented, which is a great thing if that's what you want. So remember, you can always punch these colors up. And shout out to my blush and bronzer brush. I love the fluffy side, so this is great to tone down if you went a little overboard. Now I'm going to show you when I adjust watermelon with pineapple. It actually warms it up and it makes it into this kind of a corally color. It is so pretty. Now the Fruit Punch collection is also very balmy, but sometimes I still put on a little bit of a lip conditioner. And I also cannot forget to mention that these smell so good. They are all scented and corresponding to the fruit that the shade represents. So this is watermelon by itself. Ugh, they smell so good. And they're not overpowering at all. They just smell so delicious. And now I'm going to put a little bit more of this watermelon on my cheek so you can see. You could adjust these as you like, and it's super easy. They blend beautifully. So now they just made it a little more pink. Now here's cherry, and as the name would suggest, it's going to be a little bit more of a poppy color. So I wear this on its own actually a lot. But I do mix this sometimes even with watermelon to make it a little more pink, and sometimes with that tangerine to make it a little more warm. But this is just single by itself. I'll show you cherry plus pineapple. So this is going to warm up that cherry and kind of make it a little bit more of like a poppy orange, but very subtle, because you can see how sheer these are. That's why I love them so much. And you can see on my other cheek here, I'm showing you it's a little bit more pink, and that one has a little bit more orange because of that pineapple I mixed with it. And now here's cherry on its own on my lips. And then I'm going to put a little bit of pineapple, and it'll just warm it up a bit. And now here's tangerine. So this is the one that I mentioned as I was swatching, that this can be used as a very subtle bronzer. Seems strange. So right now I just put it on with my finger so you can see it definitely has an orange tone, but look when I blend it out, it kind of gives like a bronzy glow to the skin. So this kind of has like a color correction property because that orange will combat any ashiness that you might have in your complexion, anything that just, you know, it kind of brings color and life back into your skin. So I think that's where this very subtle bronzing effect can come from. Now, sometimes on the lips, I find this to be a little too orange for my liking, for my complexion, but some people could totally rock this by itself. I like to mix this. I generally mix with watermelon. I really like the look of watermelon and tangerine together, but you can come up with your own combos. So here I am with my watermelon, and I'm just going to pink this up a little tiny bit, and it gives its own custom shade, and I'm going to do the same thing on my lips. And again, you could put these on a little bit more punchy if you want, but I really love the sheer look. But you could definitely build these up. Okay, that's it. I just wanted to showcase the Fruit Punch collection. I am so excited that they brought this back. So this will be available while supplies last, but usually it's throughout the whole summer. And yes, it does come in a collection, but you can purchase them individually. If only one or two colors speak to you and you don't want the whole thing, you could totally do that too. All of my info is in the description, of course. My link tree is there. So everything is listed there. I have a link to actually get a color match. So if you want to try Seint makeup, that's where you would do it. Super simple. I have like a short questionnaire. You submit a color makeup-free selfie so I could see your true undertones, so I could match you to your perfect like foundation shade, and we go from there. There is also my text service number there, which a lot of people prefer to communicate with me like that because it's faster and it's just more of a conversation like in real time, back and forth, and we could talk about skincare, because that's another thing you get with me too, is I do a lot of skincare advice because that's my thing. I'm obsessed with skincare. So I've been really helping my customers with their skincare questions and concerns that they have on their skin. So I do a lot of recommendations like that too. Also, this particular day, July 7th, there is the Seint Customer Appreciation Sale going on. They do this every summer, and they also do like a party on Instagram. It's on Saints and Angels. Just look that up, and they do like a whole bunch of giveaways for customers, and there is an actual sale going on, and Seint rarely has sales, so today is a great time to take advantage of getting started with Seint, or, getting any one of these collections. The discounts are from 10 to 20% off depending on how much you buy. And on my link tree, as a matter of fact, my Facebook group is there. I put a lot of my information on my Facebook group. So if you wanted to join that, you can see everything listed there, and all of the, you know, photos and swatches and befores and afters and all that stuff, and all the information for today's sale is there as well. Also, there is another addition to this Fruit Punch collection, which is the shade Grape. So as the name suggests, it is on the lilac side, which I am thinking, like how this pineapple is what I use as a shade adjuster to warm up things, you know, like to warm and, you know, warm up any of the cool shades. The grape seems cool toned, so I wonder that'll do the opposite. It'll cool down something warm. So I'm really excited about that one. So I will be getting those soon, because I did place an order for, you know, the new things. There's new highlights that came out, a new contour, a new bronzer, which I'm super excited about. It's in between Bella and Tan lines, and it is called High Tides. So I'm super excited about all of these. This is like such a great launch, like, because usually they always, you know, Seint does do like quarterly. Sometimes they'll introduce new palettes or a new highlight here and there, but this one I'm super excited about because I love this collection already, and the other ones I haven't tried Sunshine State yet because I didn't get it the last time around, and that's usually a limited edition lip and cheek, so I got that one coming. So I'm going to be doing a video about all of that stuff probably next week, I'm thinking, because usually they ship pretty fast, so I should get my stuff next week, and I'll be able to do like an intro, not an intro video, but like an introduction video to like all of the new highlights and the new bronzer and the new contour. And there's also a new balm coming out, which is, actually I have my balm right here, because this used to be in the Demi collection, and it was a smaller square, but now they have put this in the permanent 3D line, so it's the bigger tin. But I think this one is limited edition. It seems like it is. It is peach scented, so I am super excited about that too. Oh my God. So as always, thank you again for joining me, and I will see you again next time.